Big up to everyone. Lovely family, lovely friends out there. Wherever you're watching Awini Unity Sports from, thank you so much for always being part of the family right here. And happy Sunday to you as well. Whatever part you may be watching me from, particularly if you're watching me from any part of Ghana, greeting to you as well. This video is going to be looking at Ghanaian players right here with you. A lot of Ghanaian players was in action. As I'm even shooting this video right now, a lot of them are in action. We're going to be sharing with you right here. There are some players being part of Ghana Black Star squad and they are injured. Even their team are in action right now. I'm shooting this video. They are nowhere to be found. And when you check the injured list, they are showing right there that they are injured. But I do not know the reason why they are part of Ghana Black Star squad. Yesterday, Mohamed Kudus versus Semenyo. And Semenyo win the battle. We're going to be sharing that with you. After the game, Mohamed Kudus also spoke about a lot of things about that game. We're going to be sharing that with you. Some few Ghanaian players also moving to a new clubs yesterday. We're going to be sharing that right here and looking overall Ghana Black Stars players right here with you. But before we dive into the main details right here, let's all do this together like always, my lovely family out there.
This is Awini Unity Sports, your #1 stop for everything Ghana football. From the Black Stars blazing the pitch to the young stars rising and ready to take over the world, we've got it all here. If you love Ghana football, if you believe in the next generation of legends, then don't just watch. Join the family. Smash that subscribe button and let's make Ghana football unstoppable together.
Thank you so much for always being part of the family, and I already know that you subscribe to the channel to get every content about Ghana football. Now let's dive deep to the main details. Yesterday in the English Premier League, Antoine Semenyo traveled to North London to meet Mohamed Kudus, and the battle yesterday wasn't easy. The end of the day, Antoine Semenyo yesterday won against Mohamed Kudus Tottenham Hotspur, 1-0. So big congratulations to Antoine Semenyo as well. So yesterday after the game, Mohamed Kudus spoke about a lot of things. Let's just listen to him a little bit, and after that we'll continue with you a lot of things right here.
We knew they were a very tough team to play with, a bit different kind of game. Long balls in behind, win the second balls. So the game was more about winning the duels and the challenges, and that was what we knew them was coming to play against us like that, you know. But I think we didn't really create enough today, including myself, you know, as forward players. We could have created a lot more because I don't think we created enough chances, you know, but we learn from games like this and then focus on the next game after the international.
How hard is it for players like you on a day like today when you want to try and create 1v1 situations, but sometimes it just takes a little bit longer for the ball to get to you because of the way Bournemouth set up?
Yeah, was mostly double up on the wings, you know, but yeah, in games like this we still need to find ways to go around them, get the crosses in, you know, but I think we could have done more of that today, you know, especially in the first half. I think we were a bit slow in our attack to create a lot, you know. Getting to the last 50 minutes and stuff, we started getting more and more balls in the box, and you could see we created a little bit. So I think we can do more, trying to create more offensively in games like this, you know.
What did Thomas say at half-time, Mo? Just fascinated to know what he wanted to do tactically, because Bournemouth, had, you know, they sort of dominated that first half, haven't they? And we had to try and turn it around, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really to stay calm and stick to the game plan, you know. I think exactly how we expected them to play, that was exactly what they do. Centre-backs balling behind, win the second balls, fighting for the duel. So the game today, I think, was less about tactics. It was just physical, winning the first and the second duels, and which I think we lost most. But yeah, like I said, I think we could have still created more going forward, you know, to give ourselves a bit of chance in the game. But we learn from this and then focus on the next game.
So Mo, if you look at the whole picture, Burnley brilliant, City last week brilliant. Today's a bit of a gut punch, isn't it? Is it about how we react now?
100%, you know. We hope to win every single game, but I don't think we will, you know. But it's about the mentality and the positivity, you know. I think even we lost today, we kept still going on to the last minute, you know, trying to find the goal, and as attackers keep trying to take on players, you know, even though we are losing the ball. Just finding ways to create and get the ball in the box in games like this, and then
I can tell it's been really frustrating for you today, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just tell talking to you.
definitely. But it's games like this we need to learn from and find ways on how to really like get the ball in the box and attack, because there's so many ways we can attack. But with their setup like this, very compact, deep, there's still ways to go around them and then get the ball in the box. But like I said, we focus on the international and then come back for the next game.
Let's talk a little bit about the international break. It's a really, really tough break at a point so early in the season to break your rhythm. How do you feel about this period of time now? Because you must be desperate also to keep your momentum at Hotspur away. So many of our players are senior internationals. How hard is it to have a break this early in the season?
I think playing for your country also is a big, massive part of us being players, representing your nation. So it's very, very, very important to me, So I think after the loss today, it's good to get away to refresh our mind and then come back fresh again. I think so I see it in a positive way, even though it's a quick break in the season, but I look at it in a positive way of going away, different energy, different setup, play, represent your country, be proud, and then come back with the positivity for continuous games, because it's going to be games after that.
So yes, because of time, very quick one. That is Mohamed Kudus. Yesterday spoken on Tottenham TV right there. So now let's talk about the Black Stars players. When you look at, I'm kind of a little bit surprised. I was watching Manchester City game before coming on the studio. I was even watching it right here on the screen on my back, and I just put it off and I decided to talk about this video. The reason here is Tariq Lamptey. I'm still surprised the reason Tariq Lamptey are part of the squad. Right now, I'm shooting this video, probably before I finish editing the video, and you're going to watch where you're going to watch, and maybe that time they finish Brighton and Manchester City game. But as things stand now, I'm shooting this video right now. They are playing so far 43 minutes, and Manchester City is leading 1-0. Tariq Lamptey is nowhere to be found. Okay, Tariq Lamptey is nowhere to be found from the squad, from the lineup, not even the lineup. But when you look at the substitute, he is not part. And I cross check. When I check, I realize that he is the injured list, and you can see it on your screen. Brighton lineup is not there. Substitute bank is not there. He is in the injured list. When I checked the lineup and I could not find him, I thought that Tariq Lamptey want to move, or Italian Serie A side Fiorentina want to buy him. So I was thinking that okay, maybe because of that move, sometimes clubs normally don't include the player when they know that the player is in talk with another club. So I was thinking that okay, that is the case. So let me just check on the substitute bank. When I checked, it was nowhere to be found, and I realized that the injured list, he's part of the injured list. And I was like, wow. So if Tariq Lamptey is part of the injured list, he is number one. They have almost about how many players? Brighton, about 5 players in injured. Tariq Lamptey is part of the players that are injured. So I'm wondering how is part of the Ghana Black Stars squad, in my opinion. And now when you check off the right back, the player that we call as a right back, also not a right back player, is central midfielder or defensive midfielder, Callum Yankee. He is also in the starting lineup for his club right now as I'm shooting this video in Denmark. A very good player. But do you think that it's going to be that much good, where the players that we call that are not right back, center midfielder and defensive midfielder, and we call him over the right back, and moreover, the main right back that we have there, that is a Tariq Lamptey, is injured. For a very long time, Tariq Lamptey do not play for Brighton and is part of the squad. That is my little bit worry for Black Stars. I spoke about this player as well. That is Jerry Afriye, a guy that been very long time not playing, went to Saudi Pro League, not even playing that much there, and now moved to Belgium Pro League side. And that guy was in the squad whereby Thomas Asante that are doing very well in the championship side with Frank Lampard, fine form so far, are not in the squad. I was kind of a little bit surprised. Like I said earlier on, or my previous video, that a player like Ali Siru and Abdul Fattah, they are not part. I understand that they also came back from a long injury, so it is good to leave them to perform from their club side. And October, if everything is okay, they can return back to the team. That is very understandable. But there are some players I do not really get it right. This is my opinion. Like I said, the players like Tarek and also Jerry Afriye are not being part of. Have been part of the squad over Thomas Asante. A lot of people were talking about Abu Francis. Why Abu Francis is not part? Abu Francis is injured, so that is the reason why he's not part of the squad. He's injured. That is the reason. And what player is? When it comes to Thomas Partey issues, I'm not too sure that he's going to play the game against Chad. So I'm going to be doing my possible lineup for Ghana Black Stars players that are caught up, players that I feel like they deserve to start. But my worry going to be the right back, because we don't have a right back. Tarek Lamptey is injured. I don't know whether the coach spoke with the medical team and they convinced him that, it is not really something that's very serious, he can play and stuff like that. But a player that is injured, how is not playing for his club, how is part of the national team squad? That is my worry. Jerry Afriye, long time not playing, why is part of the squad over Thomas Asante, in my opinion. I don't know, what do you also think out there? Let me know your opinion, what do you think about all those things. A lot of Ghanaian players going to be arriving in Ghana. Maybe probably some of the players already arrived, but I do not check on that, so I cannot talk or I cannot tell you that they're already in Ghana. But normally, players that play on Saturdays, if they have national team duty, the moment they finish the game, they begin packing their things. And I expect players like Kudus, Anthony, Kamaldeen, all those players that play yesterday, I expect them maybe probably to be in Ghana by now or on their way. So I cannot say they are in Ghana because I do not cross-check on that. And I don't want to mislead you, something that I have no idea about. But after this video, I'm going to cross-check all of the players that already arrived in Ghana. And we're going to give you update on this platform. So yeah, this is some of the things we have for you right here. Thank you so much for always being part of the family. Enjoy your lovely Sunday and more to come on your way as well. One love.